What's up guys, this is Loma and I'm gonna do a quick Bitcoin breakdown. Before we get started, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. With that out of the way, let's just get right into it. Starting on the weekly, I'm gonna mark out key levels. I always do, but I'm gonna mark it out once again. Okay, so two areas that I marked out. This was basically just confirmation that we broke out of market structure, right? So the first time we went parabolic up to 20K, broke down, retest, made a new low, okay? Same thing here, retested it, actually went above, but never had a weekly close above this area. See? Now this would be just the highest close that we had on this bull cycle before we made a local top. Now jumping to today's price action, you're seeing price visit that same area. The problem is we also wicked above it, closed below, and then we just lost 2019's highest close. So now we're trading at around 10.6. And to me, this looks like it wants to visit somewhere in this area. And by that, I mean maybe 10.2K. So you'll see that this area, there's a cluster of just price action, right? And it would not surprise me if we saw something like this. And the reason for that is that most people would place their stop loss, somewhere around here. A lot of people that maybe entered the breakout over here have their stops up here just to lock in some profits, whatever. And it would not surprise me to see people close out their positions if we lose 10K, which causes some type of cascading liquidation down to maybe 9.3 before we head back up. Alright, now with all the drawings cleared out, I'm gonna jump to the daily so we can talk a little bit more about the recent price action. So the recent price action, you're gonna see that for the last month or so, starting late July till now, price has been pretty much in this range, right? It's been in this 13% range. And my problem with this is that now with this expansion candle to the downside, this has the feeling of a local top, right? This would look like a beautiful top right here. It looks distributive. You can, meme the fuck out of the wick off distribution models all you want. This looks eerily similar. Now, I'm not saying this is the top of the bull market. I'm just saying that this could be the top for a couple weeks, couple months to come. So with the assumption that this is the local top, I would be looking to short any retest of 11.5 down towards our buying areas, which would be in this zone right here. So anywhere from 8.8K to mid 9,000s, I'd be looking to buy. I would probably start a spot position starting around 10.2K, or I would start buying if we reclaim 11.5K. And you already know why 11.5K is important, but the fact that if it reaches this area and it doesn't reclaim it, that opens a beautiful short opportunity, right? Because invalidation is within 2 to 3% away. You can easily flip long and ride it up if this area holds. But if it doesn't, you have a short and you can target 10.2, you can target 9.3, but regardless, I think the nearest counter trend trade would be 11.5, and then I would look to start buying around 10.1K with a bulk of my buys in the mid 9,000s to high 8,000s. So with the long position tool, it would look something like this. All right, say I'm targeting new highs, stop below this wick on the move up. I assume that this low has already been set. This isn't going to get breached. If it does, I think we go a lot lower. But I think this low is already set, so my stop loss would be below there. And then like I said, I would look for spot entries here. Okay, so spot entries. Okay, so spot entries here, I would put a bulk of my long positions over here, like my long margin positions over here. this would be a good short opportunity. So short op, okay, and then if it reclaims this area, you can go for a long. Okay, so if it reclaims 11.9 and then retests 11.6, whatever, you can long that to new all-time highs or wherever you want. But those would be where my entries and exits would be, areas that I'm looking to play Bitcoin. Hopefully that clarifies the question of, oh my god, we dumped, what do we do now? Or where do you think the price is gonna go? I normally don't even care what price is doing. I just care about what it could do and how I'm prepared to react to whatever direction it goes. And from here, it looks like more downside is likely. Very little bounce, very few buyers are stepping in here. This has been the price. Daily's about to close in about an hour. Buyers have not stepped in. Again, short up here, long down here, reclaims up here, to the moon. All right, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.